Annemarie Boeh is with us here at halftime, Rockhurst and the Cardinals, and welcome to not only Rockhurst and the broadcast, but gosh, welcome to Jewell. How's it been so far?
It's been great. I really love the school, and the team atmosphere is awesome. The girls get along really great. It's been an easy transition.
Well, what drew you to Jewell? What was the reason you came?
Yeah, so I got to talking to Coach Slaminski now. Yeah. And we developed a pretty good relationship. Visited the school my junior year, and I decided, that's where I wanted to be.
Good. Well, we're glad to have you. What's your major? What are you studying?
I'm majoring in nursing. Yeah.
That's tough?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of nurse do you want to be?
I think pediatrics right now, but, we'll see when I start doing clinicals and stuff like that.
Yeah. What interests you in pediatrics? Where did you get that
So
interest?
I grew up wanting to be a teacher, and then I kind of got into the medical field. I got my CNA my senior year of high school, and so that kind of drew me in.
What's a CNA?
Certified Nurse's Assistant.
Okay.
Yeah, so I could go in to a hospital setting and it was kind of like the dirty job, but you could go in and do the little things that the nurses didn't have time to do.
Sure.
So yeah.
So you got some hands-on experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Where were you?
I did it through actually my high school. They have a program, and so we would do our clinicals at a nursing home.
Okay. What high school did you go to? I know it's
Olathe Northwest.
Olathe Northwest.
Yeah.
And what kind of basketball teams did you have there?
It was pretty good. We had a good team atmosphere there too. My senior year, we had a really strong team. We had all 4 of our seniors ended up playing D1 sports.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was really impressive. Yeah.
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 Annemarie Boeh is our guest here. You come to Jewell, and a lot of times freshmen have not a hard time fitting in, but it's culture change, whatever. I'm guessing you didn't really have that bad of a time.
No, it was pretty good. I'm an outgoing person. So.
That's what I was leading up to. It seems like you handle things pretty well.
Yeah.
But Jewell is, gosh, I bet it might be even smaller than Olathe Northwest.
Yeah, my high school was pretty big. I think we had 485 in my graduating class.
Right.
So it's pretty big, yeah.
Yeah, that is big. What's the comparison then between the size of school, Jewell, and in high school?
Yeah, I mean, in high school I would see kids that I didn't see very often, every once in a while, but then here at Jewell, you walk into the CAF and you see somebody you just saw yesterday, so yeah, that's pretty cool.
Annemarie Boeh is with us. It's halftime. The Cardinals are playing Rockhurst. You get into the GLVC season. You've had this limited experience with 2 games up to this point. What's been your impression of the GLVC?
Everybody's really good. Everybody is very talented, and it's been a cool experience seeing how developed everybody's teams are, and everybody can shoot, everybody can drive. I mean, it's really a neat thing. If
you were looking at you as an opponent, what would you say about yourself at this point in your career? What would you scout and say, boy, Annemarie's good at this? I mean, I'd like to say that I, communicate well, and I try and be a team player, but hopefully my shot will be a good thing. So. Well, you've hit a lot of threes. I mean, in a short career span here, short sample size. Is that your strength as a shooter?
Yeah, I think so.
How about defensively? Tough to learn to play at the college level?
Defensively, you have to be very quick. That's something that I hope I can improve on a little bit as the season goes on.
Did you play a lot of man in high school?
Yeah, we did.
So you're used to the old idea, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about school and being an athlete, the relationship between the two. Difficult?
Kind of, just because we miss school. But, I've learned over the years in high school and stuff to talk to my teachers every week and, get on the same page with them. If I have questions, go into their office hours and stuff like that. So that's been okay. Yeah.
Okay. Annemarie Boeh is with us as we play Rockhurst here tonight. Tell me a little bit about your family in Olathe, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I went to Olathe schools, but I'm actually lived in Lenexa.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I always just say I'm from Olathe because that's what people know.
Yeah.
So I've got 4 sisters, and we're all a big basketball family. And my dad, we grew up and he was our coach, and so we would go to the gym and we'd, just do that whole basketball thing every week.
Was he your high school coach or your
No,
club
he
coach?
wasn't. So he was my club coach from 2nd to 7th grade, and then we transitioned to we were still with the same club, but then we had the high school coaches.
Well, let me ask you, I'm going to put you on the spot because I hope they're listening, rank in order of ability the sisters.
Oh gosh, well, it's hard because
who's the best?
Well, so 3 of them. I actually lost one of my sisters in a car accident.
I'm sorry to hear that.
When they were 5, yeah. But they were triplets, and so we've got 2 that you can't rank them because they're both big post players, and they played at Northwest Missouri State.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah, and so, it's hard to rank them too. But I would say my little sister, she's a little stud. So, yeah.
Well, I was hoping you would say, well, it's me. Yeah, it's just me from the
I try
beginning.
to be humble, you got to stay humble.
I do appreciate that. What do your folks do for a living?
My dad is a salesman. He works for Hill's Pet Nutrition.
Okay.
It's actually owned by Colgate-Palmolive. So throughout his career, he's moved a lot of times with our family and stuff like that. Right. So I was actually born in Bentonville, Arkansas, and then we moved to Yardley, Pennsylvania, and then we moved to Kansas City.
How long ago was that?
I've lived in Kansas for like 10 years. Okay. So yeah.
Well, Annemarie, thank you so much for visiting with you. Real quick before I let you go, I'm sure that you could have chosen to do a lot of different things. What's interesting about basketball to you?
It's always been a family sport, and I don't know, I was kind of brought into it, and I've loved it ever since I started. So,
well, we love having you here,
Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing you through 4 years, and can't wait to see how you turn out as a coach.
Awesome, yeah, thank you.
Annemarie Boeh, our guest on the Hyvee Halftime Report, and we're back after this.